Hello, gang, and welcome to the Friday night Iron Lion Vault comic book live sale. My name is Lance. I'll be your MC for the evening. And you also hear Padre with me here too. Hey, yeah. We've got a lot of great books to share here tonight. Oh man, there's so many cool things I get to share with you guys. It is going to be a hopping one. We got some special things coming up and planned. Let me see what else I got here. So, what it looks like. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. I'm glad you tuned in here tonight. This is a great time to do so. And here's what it's going to look like. We're going to show cool books, kind of like our Venom annual here. Venom with Deadpool. Heck yeah. This is the main cover, too. It looks like a variant for sure. If this is a book you would like to add to your collection, you're going to type in the chat, claim, and then something related to that book. Claim Venom, claim Ven, claim V. I'd even take that. That's okay too. Claim annual. It's all good. It's all kosher. Just something that gives us a telltale as to which book it is you're looking to claim. And it also gives everybody, we try to keep it fair. But here's the cool thing is if you see someone that's claimed this in front of you, don't let that slow you down because there may be multiples of some of these. You'll be shocked at some of these we have multiples of tonight. Genuinely. And Mr. Josh, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us here already this evening. Hope you guys have had a great week. Weekend kicking off here. Yo to Mr. Ricardo. Good evening to you as well. Let's see. We're running our feed through the Iron Lion Vault Facebook page, the Iron Lion Main Facebook page, and our YouTube page. All three of them at the same time. So you may not see all the activity or all the chatter in there. If there's a question in there, I'll do what I can to kind of rephrase what's coming up. What's nice is I can see all of it in there, so we're in good shape. If you have questions of me or just of the group here, it's a great community. You guys have fielded some awesome answers. So the other thing I'll share too. So we're starting up here at just about 2-3 minutes here. I'm going for a record this evening. I've never shown 100 books in one night. We're going to get to 100. We're going to do 100, so we might run a little longer than 7 net, but we're going to make it rapid. We're going to make it fast here tonight. Because I got so many cool things to present. Let's see.
Pick up shipping.
Yeah, if you're local to Colorado Springs, your books will be transferred over to the shop from the warehouse where we're streaming. It'll be transferred to the shop on Monday, so they'll be there Tuesday morning at the latest. But we get those transferred over as soon as I can. I invoice those on Monday as well. Here's the other great thing: if you're not local, no big deal. You can come by. If you're not local, I'll be sending you an invoice. If you spend more than $75, we cover the shipping. That's $75 collectively. If you already have like an outstanding invoice or anything like that, you can add these books to it here this evening. If it gets you $75, there you go. We're covering it for you. At the end, we'll get to a spot and then we'll do a recap. So the recap will probably be about maybe about 10 till. We'll start the recap. Maybe that might be about where it falls. Ricardo, you'll stop by one day? Yes, please. You'll love it. It's a tremendous shop. Great staff. It's the best. Some of the locals who are already watching here tonight can attest to that as well. In fact, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us on this past Monday at the comic book trade night. It was a hopping time. We had some very cool things given away. A lot of things traded. Boy, everybody came out with something new, something cool. That's one of my goals. I want to strengthen that community and make sure all of you have a good time and make those connections. It's a bunch of fans all getting together and just having a good time. Let's see. I think that's most everything. Okay, was it? All right. So one of the other little bonus things I'll offer here too. The first, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First 8 individuals who claim a book here today will get a copy of this. This is a postcard for The Cull. It's a new book. This is a postcard for the new book from Kelly Thompson, a Eisner Award nominated, if not winning. I think she might have won too. And as you see there, that's a silver signature of Kelly Thompson on there too. I'd contacted her about this book that was coming out, and she sent us some cool things to give away. So this is one that we can make happen. So that's a freebie. It's a nice little calling card, a little bonus for the first 8 claims or so. First eight books that get a name on them. First 8 individuals. There we go. Not first 8 books, first 8 individuals. 1 per person. That's fair. All right. Give me a Claim Venom Annual. Claim Venom Annual. We're going to get the Venom Annual number 1, the 2023 Contest of Chaos, in which Agatha Harkness is pitting mostly heroes against each other. It's kind of it's a good formula. It's a round robin of all the annuals. You get Venom versus Deadpool. Heck yeah, that's great. All right, I see some quick claims in there. But the first one across the line was to Ricardo. Mr. Ricardo Page, Claim Venom Annual. Congratulations. And Jason, welcome. Cedric, welcome as well. All right. Okay, let's kick it off with some other cool things here. Wolverine number 22. This is a Hellfire Gala variant. This is as you can see, it's X23 on the cover of Wolverine 22. I dig that. Russell Dodderman is responsible for our cool cover here. $4 for that Wolverine 22. And just like in our Venom book, this also features Deadpool. Deadpool's in our Wolverine book as well. There's X23's boots. I like those. That's a cosplay right there. Sup, nerds. Thank you, Terry. Welcome. And Cedric, you were very quick and corrective on there. The Claim X22, X23. That'll work. I would have taken the 22 too. Sometimes that just happens. Cedric, congrats on the Wolverine X23 variant. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 41 for $10. This is from 1991 and part of the Mirage run. So this is the OG original Ninja Turtles, and as you can see, they in 91 they're already on TV, and they're still sporting the all reds here in the Mirage publications of TMNT number 41. That cover by Howarth. These covers on these Ninja Turtle books are just fantastic sometimes. They're just really out there and wild. They're fun. Mr. Ricardo Page with the Claim TMNT. Ricardo, congrats on that. It's feeling very kind of Halloween times. From the Real Ghostbusters, the spin-off Slimer. Slimer number 2 for $3 is from Now Comics. Fun for the whole family. Now, if you're not thinking of how Slimer talked in the cartoon yet, you're not the same age as me. From 89, Now Comics, Slimer with an exclamation point, number 2 for $3. All right, also, and staying in the Halloweenies times, Tomb of Dracula number 17 for $15 from 1974. This is a cool key book in the Dracula series, as this is Dracula versus Blade. Marv Wolfman is the writer. Again, very Halloween times. Gil Kane does the cover. Gene Colan artwork. In this, Blade is bitten by Dracula, and you find out what that does to Blade. It's he's such a bad mamma jamma. Even Dracula can't sway Blade sometimes. Tomb of Dracula number 17 from 74. Cedric was saying, I finally watched a newer TMNT movie. Funny stuff. That's cool. And evening all is declared by Buckwild. Mr. Justin Buckwild Robinson, welcome. Hope you're having a nice evening. Claim Tomb of Dracula. That's going to Mr. Terry Gill. Terry, you're not going to be disappointed. That's a great looking copy, too.
It is.
Incredible Hulk number 112 for $3. Now, this is a... okay, this has got a couple layers going on our Hulk cover. This is the Art Adams cover that is an homage to the Hulk Special number 1, an iconic cover by Jim Steranko with Hulk being crushed by the weight of his own title in there. Greg Pak is the writer, but it's and here we have the Incredible Herc. That'll work. Henry Hopkins with the Claim Hulk. And you are right, Mr. Henry. What it do? Welcome this evening. We're moving fast, Henry. What it do, Mr. Henry? Congratulations on that cool Hulk book, and you're getting that Cull postcard as well. I know I put those out there in the early on. So, Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer number 1 for $5. This is the black and white second print. Not only is it black and white, it's a second print, but it's also limited to 5,000 copies only. You get a beautiful sketch done by Mr. Frazetta. There we go, back in 1988. He'd done this sketch of Death Dealer that now graces the cover of Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer by Opus Comics for $5. Claim D as in Death Dealer goes to Ricardo. Ricardo, congratulations on that Death Dealer. I do not think you'll be disappointed on that. That's awesome. For $40, our first graded comic of the night, Amazing Spider-Man number 25, graded at 9.8. The Scotty Young variant covers from July of 23, or that's how it's noted up there. So kind of mid this year when this arc of Amazing Spider-Man hit the 25th issue. If you're going by legacy numbering, is number 919. 919. Ricardo Quick with the claim SM to Spider-Man. Ricardo, congratulations on the Amazing Spider-Man number 1. All right, here's a cool older key book. I repriced it recently here, and it's awesome. I hope you take this. Batman Family number 6 for $30. This is the first appearance of Duella Dent. That is the daughter of Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face. This came out in '76, July of '76. How would one know that? Because DC salutes the bicentennial. Everybody's saluting the bicentennial. Even DC Comics and the Batman family in this giant-sized book from '76. 2 new tales starring Batman and Robin. And particularly, it's that first appearance of Duella Dent. See, again, Duella. He's a yeah, it's a little bit on the nose. Thanks, Batman. All right, this is again kind of an October type. Emmett had seen this one go up for sale, and he saw it in my office, and like, oh, Coco looks wild. La Muerta Vengeance number 1 for $10. This is from Coffin Comics, which is more also part of the Brian Pulido universe, like Lady Death, Evil Ernie, Chaos Comics. This is the Coffin Comics La Muerta number 1 Vengeance. It's just a stunning cover there. I love that a lot. Mr. Jeremy Parker Ryan, howdy. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. As you can see, here's some of that Telltale. It's part of the standard edition LadyDeathUniverse.com. And Pulido's name is down there too as one of the creators, writers here of this one shot of La Muerta, In Death She Lives from Coffin Comics. That was dumb. I'm sorry, guys. What condition on the Batman? You know. Tell you what, Jim, I'll let you get a nice close look at it there.
Take the price tag off.
Yeah, I'll take the price tag off here too. There are not really big issues to share. I'll come back to it. It is not 50. It is in fact 30. But you can see the color, especially with the new board there. You can kind of see where the whiteness falls. But let me get a better focus on there. And you can see some discoloring on that rounded spine a little bit there, but not too outrageous. And there along the bottom, you can see what issues there might be along that bottom. That's not that's discoloring. It's not chipping away. It is all there in fact too. So good colors. Nothing. No huge like folds or color breaking things to note really. So. Hope that's helpful. Mr. Michael Thomas, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Suicide Squad number 11 for $6. You know what I like about this is this Harvey cover is his Harley Quinn cover is great. Jeremy Roberts does this variant cover. Honestly, not a cover artist I'm as familiar with, and Tom Taylor's writer of the final issue of this run of Suicide Squad number 11. David Edwards with that claim Harley. David, congrats on that, on a beautiful Harley pickup there. You'll love it. Incredible Hulk number 4 for $4. This is a newer issue, and this is $4 for the newest one here with Hulk versus Man-Thing. Here's what's cool is people are really enjoying this new run written by Philip Kennedy Johnson. It was the Age of Monsters Returns, and they're delivering on that. It's Hulk versus like big creatures and monsters, kind of like in we'll say kind of a Jack Kirby era type of way. It's very old school that way, and Man-Thing fits that perfectly. Mr. Henry Hopkins with the Claim Hulk. Congratulations, Henry. Graded at 9.6 for $30. Just $30. We have our Moon Knight Black, White, and Blood #1. A striking design on the cover here with Moon Knight and the crescent shape from that. It is very telling that Bill Sienkiewicz had worked on Moon Knight so much because he informs the style on here. In fact that he is the cover artist here of Moon Knight Black, White, and Blood. The anthology miniseries with some great Moon Knight stories in there. I'd seen 2 claims, but the first one through there just by a mere second, I think is about a second. Justin Buckwild Robinson with the Claim MK. That's right, Josh. You were mighty close on there. We'll have some other cool things coming up real soon.
1 card left.
Okay. If you're a Robert Kirkman fan or an Invincible fan, this should have your interest. I'll tell you why. $5 for G.I. Joe #12. It's from 2002. Maybe you just like G.I. Joe. I dig that too. But this has a 5-page preview of Invincible published in this Image book. I think it's kind of under the radar. We'll go with maybe people know, but I don't know. And it's a very J. Scott Campbell looking cover, but not quite him. It's still rocking though with the bat on the cover there. The Claim G.I. Joe. Ricardo was very quick to get the full G.I. Joe in there, no spaces. That's the way to do it. Congratulations, Ricardo. Uncanny X-Men #122 for $15. This is now this does have some issue to it. It's not in great shape, but I tried to price it fairly because in a higher grade this would be a whole lot more. But $15 here on X-Men #122 from 1979. Like I said, you can see some of the color breaking, but if this fills in a gap for you, wonderful. John Byrne does the artwork, Chris Claremont is a writer, but that Origin of Colossus for $15. Oh, this is what I think you guys dig this. Invincible Iron Man #1 for $6. This is a Scotty Young variant from 2015. I know there's a couple Invincible Iron Man runs. This is that one from 2015, and this is still in the era where they were calling the Scotty Young covers the baby covers. So this is the Iron Man Scotty Young Babies cover with a whole lot of bombastic activity there. With the Claim I Am, nice, Invincible Iron Man, that'll work. Mr. Ricardo on that Scotty Young variant. Congratulations there. Okay, here's a key book that I've seen come up on a lot of hot books lists, so you guys get an opportunity here. Marvel Comics Presents #95 for $10. The reason that this has been had some interest of recent is this gives the origin of Wolverine's yellow and blue costume, like we'll say that original costume that he dons in Hulk 181 or 180, depending on I know we talk about that often. Sam Keith does the cover. He also does the Wolverine chapter in this as well. But from 91, that Marvel Comics Presents #95 for $10. There's that iconic Keith signature. I like it's he's a rock star. What If Spider-Man versus Wolverine for $12. Okay, we've already mentioned Art Adams once. He did our Hulk cover earlier, and now he's doing the cover of this What If one-shot. This has the first appearance of Assassin Spider-Man. Really what the story's arc is, it's hypothesizing that Spider-Man becomes an assassin, a bad guy, quite frankly, and Wolverine is out to stop him. John Romita Jr. Oh, you know what? I said it was an Art Adams cover. It's the texture that it was. It's a John Romita Jr. cover. I take that back. So if that's what swayed you, let me know. But Mr. Jeremy Parker Ryan with a good-looking claim there. Claim what? Claim what? There you go. Mr. Jeremy. Enjoy. Claim what? Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 36 for $5.
That was our last.
Oh, perfect. This is from 1972, and this is Marvel's Greatest Comics were reprints of other books. So this reprints a Fantastic Four book. In fact, a very key book at that. The first full appearance of Galactus is reprinted with a new Sal Buscema cover on Marvel's Greatest Comics, starring the Fantastic Four. There's so much verbiage along the top there. And there's Galactus looking very purple. He's a bad guy, so he's going to be a secondary color. There you go. From 72 for $5, Galactus at Bay. Uncanny X-Men number 132 for $40. This is a cool key book and one that's become more popular because of Stranger Things. What that means is this has the first full team appearance of the Hellfire Club. Here's in this X-Men number 132 from 1980. Chris Claremont is the writer, and this is part of the Dark Phoenix saga. Dark Phoenix saga chapter, or part 4. Oh, they call them chapters, they call them parts. But part 4 of that iconic Dark Phoenix arc with the first Hellfire Club for $40, X-Men 132. All right, I'm going to do a quick trivia question here. What member of the Avengers is an actor and a stuntman? This is kind of a deeper cut. He really has not been presented in the MCU yet. There's been rumblings about him. In fact, I think there's something Disney Plus related. But do you know what member of the Avengers is an actor and a stuntman as well? If you know that answer, put that in the chat, and you'll get something kind of cool related to it. Him. It is a him, if that helps at all. But and no penalty for incorrect guesses either. And Cecil displaying some vast knowledge there with Wonder Man. You are correct. Wonder Man is the actor and stuntman. You're getting Wonder Man number 1, signed by Gerald Jones as well. Congratulations. That's just a double bonus there on the Wonder Man number 1. Congratulations with that trivia there. Josh, you're there closer too with the Wonder Man, whereas a German would say Wunderman. This is beautiful. This is signed. This is rated at 9.8 for $75. You got DC's Legion of Bloom number 1, signed by Derek Chu. This is the Poison Ivy. They're so together. The Poison Ivy DC's Legion of Bloom number 1 one shot, signed by, and there you can see Derek Chu. That's the D Chu variant autograph there. That's the autograph you see on the books as well, which is cool. So it's right along. You can see right along the leg there, and then signed in silver as well. $75 for that Legion of Bloom with Derek Chu and Poison Ivy. So many cool things. Layer on layer of awesomeness. In fact, this is because it's an oversized book. It has that thick green edge. It's a very thick slab at that too. So it has a nice heft to it as a graded book. Let's get a couple of cool ones here. She-Hulk, number 28 for $8. It's from 1991. And the great lighting on this, that cover's done by Mike Zeck. He's responsible for some other great lighting on covers. Things like a lot of the Craven's Last Hunt covers by Mike Zeck, too. She-Hulk, number 28, with She-Hulk dealing with Mephisto. Yeah, it doesn't end well. With Johnny Storm in there as well, from 91 for $8. There's another, and I think even SH. They're right next to each other on the keyboard there. Yep, Henry Hopkins with the claim SH as in She-Hulk. You got it, Henry? Congratulations. Hope that fills in a little bit of the She-Hulk run for you. Batman's Detective Comics, number 479 from 1978 for $6. This is notable as a first appearance of the Fadeaway Man. The other thing I like about this is not only do you get a first appearance of another Batman rogue, but written by Len Wein, you also get Clayface in there. Clayface has some different looks. This is kind of his late 70s look. There we go. Featuring the full-length finale of Batman's blazing battle with Clayface and his touch of death. Detective Comics 47946. Ricky Francis. Ricky, congratulations on that Detective Comics book. And Ricky, if I don't already have your info, you might be getting a Facebook message from me on Monday. We'll get that squared away with all of that. Okay, perfect. Congratulations, Ricky. That's a great Batman book, and welcome. Okay, I think you like this one too. Old Man Hawkeye, #1 for 10 is a Clayton Crane cover. And this is the Unknown Comics exclusive edition, a Virgin cover at that, with the Old Man Hawkeye, Old Man Wolverine, and Hulk. In this apocalyptic future, those are the three that will stand tall. This from 2018 for 10 is that Old Man Hawkeye, #1, even though I really think Hulk is the coolest looking character on here. Claim Old is going to Buck Wild. Congratulations, Mr. Justin Buck Wild Robinson. Saul, hey, no, it's okay. I'm glad you're joining us here tonight. No apologies. Okay. Night Terrors Harley Quinn #2 for 40. This is the Jenny Frezone variant cover. It's just noted as the variant cover up here, but it is by Jenny Frezone. This is part of that Night Terrors where each of the kind of ongoing titles had a 2-issue series, this being Harley Quinn's Night Terrors #2. And I love how this presents with that the card design. It's a very kind of Joker thing to do, but hey, it should work for Harley just fine too. $40 for that 9/8 graded Night Terrors Harley Quinn #2. Okay. Oh, I like this. This is a joke on a joke. Invincible Iron Man #1 for 6. This is the Midtown Comics exclusive cover with. This is a cover done by John Tyler Christopher. So the Invincible Iron Man cover with Deadpool, and what we have layered on this is John Tyler Christopher does an awful lot of the action figure variants. So we have Deadpool playing with the action figures that John Tyler Christopher would have otherwise designed and put into packages. In fact, that is one of the packages right there that Deadpool was busted open with the boom, pew, pew, smash. Claim IIM to Ricardo. I think that's a great pickup there, Ricardo, on that Invincible Iron Man book there. Congrats. Amazing Spider-Man #257 for 8. This is the third appearance. This is the first appearance of the third Hobgoblin. So 1984, #257, and is a newsstand edition of that black costumed Spider-Man versus Puma, and the debut of a new Hobgoblin. All cool reasons for us. ASM #257. Henry saying, I don't need 28 of She-Hulk. All right, that's okay, Henry. We'll take your name off of that. I understand. Sometimes it's if you jump and then you check it out. You'll see it in the recap later on. So, all right, cool. A newsstand edition, and this does have some wear to it, but again, we tried to price it accordingly, and still at a very fair spot. Of the ASM 257 for 8. I mentioned I thought the G.I. Joe cover looked like this artist. So here we have Wonder Woman #750 for $10. This is the 1960s variant with a very kind of Linda Carter inspired Wonder Woman with our Diana Prince as Wonder Woman 60s. So this is the J. Scott Campbell 60s variant of Wonder Woman #750 for 10. it is a thick book. All right. Oh, okay. This is a cool. This is a shop exclusive, a cool variant, and a great price for Suicide Squad #1 for $5. This is from 2016 and the DC rebirth of Suicide Squad, and this is the Mega Gaming and Comics exclusive. The cover here done by Liam Sharp, an artist I adore. I like him quite a bit. And here, that's a nice little touch. That little shadow of the skull down there. It's a good motif for, well, quite frankly, a group called the Suicide Squad. Mega Comics Gaming and Comics exclusive. Mega Gaming and Comics exclusive cover of Suicide Squad for just $5. Great pickup. I'll be like this. She-Hulk #50 for $6. This is a very 90s book from 1993. But what I mean by that is it's that green foil cover, and it's embossed along the top. That gray is embossed on that 48-page anniversary issue of She-Hulk #50. The cover done by John Byrne, and John Byrne does the writing and the story as well, the illustration. But the other weird thing is John Byrne writes himself into the story too. So John Byrne appears in this book that John Byrne creates. It's very meta, but it does work. Like I said, and just such a striking design there. That is brilliant. Mr. Jeremy Parker Ryan is the first to claim She, and in fact, I came prepared with why not have two of the Jade Giant. One to Terry Gill and one to Mr. Jeremy Parker Ryan. Congratulations, gentlemen. You both got an outstanding, cool She-Hulk book there. All right, we're going to do these. We got two side by side. You'll see why. They're $40 a piece, but I'll need a specific claim on each one. Here I've got Captain America #838 and Superman #53, $40 a piece on them. The Superman is graded at 9.4. The Captain America graded at 9.6. The gold ink flag cover done by Ron Lim here, and then on the flag cover of Truth, Justice, and the American Way of Superman #53, the cover done by Jerry Ordway. He writes it, does the artwork and the cover too. Two really, two awesome, we'll say, patriotic books. Captain America 383 at 9.6 for $40, and Superman 53 at 9.4. There, I'm trying to square it up so you can see the grade of each one and the price of each one. I think this is an awesome set. I mean, if you want to display them together, I totally get it, but there we go, 1 and 2. All right. Omega Men #3 for $40. You might recognize this already. This is the first appearance of Lobo from 1983. This is one of those first appearances that doesn't have a whole lot of debate. Lobo is here on the cover and appears in the book here, Omega Men. I'm not familiar with any other cameo appearances or first mentions of him someplace else. For $40, that's that first Lobo on Omega Men #3. This is the reason when you find like a whole run of Omega Men, this is the one that is gone. This is the popular one. $40 for one of those all-time key books of the main man himself, Lobo. The main man. And Cecil with the claim Lobo. Cecil, we got you on the Lobo book. I think you'll love that. Flash #1 for $8 is the foil edition. We had that She-Hulk foil just a moment ago, and this is a foil cover done by Raza, who's responsible for, I keep championing the Wonder Woman cover that he did. That is one of my favorite covers of recent time. Wally West is returning as Flash in the first issue, written by Cy Spurrier. Mike Deodato Jr. does the interior artwork. Great reasons on all together. A Raza foil cover, Deodato interior, Cy Spurrier writing it. $8, awesome. Number 41 of X-Men for $40. I'll get you a nice up-close look at here too. This has the first appearance of Gortok, or Grotesque, I think is what the name he gets later on. It says the origin of Cyclops is detailed here in this old 1968 X-Men. Roy Thomas is the writer, and Don Heck, the artist. Heck. Like I said, there's definitely some wear to it, but again, we try to price it very fairly, even with that in mind. Some nice red colors on there. They really went for some dynamic kind of pop art designs on occasion here. Like even like we'll say that red corner box there. I think it's kind of echoing the Cyclops origin that you get in there. $40 for X-Men 41. Yeah, that's right. $8 for Old Man Logan #1, the Scotty Young variant. This is a variant I don't think I've ever been able to show. We got it just recently here. This is the first from the first miniseries of Old Man Logan, and Scotty Young taking real shots at himself there, kind of in a young Old Man Logan. Doesn't even make sense. You shark jumper. There you go. With the claim OML, Old Man Logan. That was a quick decipher of that. To Mr. Ricardo was the first on the Old Man Logan #1. Spawn Batman 410. If you don't have this book yet, this is a fun one. It's a great one to read. It's a terrific price point for it. It's an oversized book. It's a nice square bound book. This is the from '94. There were two Spawn Batman crossovers. One by Image, one by DC. This is the Image half of it. And I'll be honest, this far superior one. Illustrated by Todd McFarlane, written by Frank Miller, and the last panel of this Batman Spawn is iconic. It does actually feed into and informs some of the look of Spawn moving after, we'll say, for those that came after this. So our Spawn Batman #1, like I said, it's a favorite of mine, and that's going to Mr. Ricky Francis. Ricky, congratulations on that Spawn Batman #1. That is a great pickup. Another cover I love here from '93, Ghost Rider Blaze Spirits of Vengeance #6. We just have $5 on here. It's a very fair spot. But what I particularly like about it, if you're not already keying in on what's super cool here, is our Venom cover, the Spirits of Venom. That's what's going on there. And then it's Adam Kubert who gives us a really cool, edgy, especially, I mean, this would still work today. This is really blazing trails, pun fully intended, with our drooling Venom upside down. I know, we talk about how Scotty Young he gets to the upside down world pretty quickly, but it totally works here on the Spirits of Venom, or Spirits of Vengeance, #645. Here we got $60, graded at 9.8. We've got the Edge of Spider-Verse #1. Let me get all that on screen there. And that's the Scotty Young variant. So on this Scotty Young cover, you don't just get Spider-Man. Not just Miles, not just 29.9, not Noir, not Gwen. You get this like 4 covers in one. The Edge of Spider-Verse #1, the Scotty Young variant of that. And Edge of Spider-Verse, I know it's had maybe a couple runs here. This is one from end of 22, so last year. We're about a year back on our Edge of Spider-Verse #1, Scotty Young variant, graded at 9.8. Oh, Cecil, you're right. That Venom book should have been glow in the dark. Heck yeah. That's the homage cover I would like to see of that. The glow in the dark edition of that Venom cover. Oh, that'd be, yes, sign me up. That sounds amazing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is a 4-part series, all chapters, and the director's cut of #1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ghostbusters for $30. 1 through 4 of 4. Let me see if I can get it all on there. Mr. Sean Danderin with Yo-Yo. The director's cut of #1, and then issues 2, 3, and 4 with the Ghostbusters. I mean, we have kind of our Casey Jones being possessed, so the Turtles and the Ghostbusters are all going to get together and figure this whole thing out with our kind of the IDW Ghostbusters there. 30 for the entire set there. Ricardo, he likes what he sees with the Claim TMNT. Congratulations, Ricardo, on that run. That's outstanding. Okay. All right. Now, this really is Art Adams. I know I misidentified him earlier. Long Shot. The trade paperback for 10. This collects. Well, this is quite the. This goes on the bookshelf pretty well there. Look at all that book you get. It's quite the novel. Collects the Long Shot miniseries issues 1 through 6. You get the whole 6-part series with defining and establishing the new X-Men hero. Art Adams providing all the artwork, and you'll also featured in the Long Shot story and arc are Spider-Man, She-Hulk, Doctor Strange. You get all sorts of all-stars in that. Oh, you got that many pages. How can you not fit all of them in there? Wow. Ricardo with the. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Let me take that back. That's Mr. Buckwild, Justin Buckwild Robinson with Long Shot. Congratulations on the Long Shot. Issues 1 and 2 of Harley Loves Joker for 8. These are the variant covers, and I think this is the only way to really present them. $8 to get both. It is a 2-paneled joke here done by Frank Cho. He does the variant covers of each, and our Harley Loves Joker is written by one of our favorites, Paul Dini. So it's 1 and 2 of 2. Harley Quinn, Harley Loves Joker, the Frank Cho variants with the panel 1, panel 2. It's a very quick GIF. There you go. Camera 1, camera 2. And Valentine with the Claim Harley. Congratulations, Valentine. United States of Captain America number 4 for 4. This is the design variant, and one of the reasons this design variant I think is particularly cool is that it is the first appearance of Ariel here. So it's her first appearance, and then on the variant cover here, the design cover, you also get, we'll say, a complete breakdown of, her look and such there too. $4 for that United States of Captain America number 4 for 4. Valentine, you're right. The love and hate on those 2 covers. You are spot on. It is 1 and 2 perfectly that way. Superman number 75. This is the 4th print. Let me get that out there quick too, because as you know, there are a few prints of the death of Superman. I think, as Jake was saying here in the shop, yeah, they printed a few of those. There are a few copies of them out there. But if you don't have one yet, this is a great way to experience that in hand by Dan Jurgens. He's the one responsible for, we'll say, crafting it, and it's all pinups. Every page is it's just a big fat fight between Doomsday and Superman. $5 for that 4th print, and that Claim SM going to Ricky. Ricky, congrats on the Superman, the Death of Superman book. All right, here's a character I don't get to present often enough, and he's cool. It is a very cool cover too. Blade number 2 for $10. This is the photo cover of Blade number 2. So this came out in 2000. Let's see. So this would be right around Blade. I think the movie Blade 2 is coming out about this time. Guillermo del Toro's Blade 2 is just about out, and here we have that cross promotion. And Bart Sears is the interior artist and writer of Blade. Also, Nick Fury's in the story too. But there you go. It's a good title card. Blade doesn't have enough books that we even have like a really common titling that way. From 86, Incredible Hulk and Wolverine, $12. It's the newsstand edition of the reprinting of Incredible Hulk 180 and 181. You get them both in this oversized Marvel 25th anniversary presentation of that iconic crossover debut of Wolverine. There's the yellow-blue costume that we were talking about in that Marvel Comics Presents just a little bit ago. With that Claim Wolvie, I like that. Going to Cecil. Cecil, congrats on that, on the Wolverine book there. This next book is totally awesome. Totally Awesome Hulk, number 1, MU for 4. .mu, that stands for Monsters Unleashed. So this is the Monsters Unleashed cover. It is the A cover of the Totally Awesome Hulk tie-in to the Monsters Unleashed. It's actually, I'd say it's close to kind of some of the monster tales that we're getting from Hulk currently. All right. I like how all this come together. You get 5 copies. So chapters 1 through 5 of the Batman Prelude to the Wedding for 15. And here's a very good reason why I put them all together here. Each one has 2 characters, but if you check this out, they are all connecting covers at that. So you get Robin versus Ra's al Ghul, Nightwing versus Hush, Batgirl versus Riddler, Red Hood versus Anarchy, and Harley Quinn versus Joker. And when all lined up, it makes a 5-part 5-paneled piece of all these heroes and villains causing commotion at Batman's wedding. I think that's the way to present that. $15, and it's written by Tim Seeley, for that matter too. Yeah. You know, we've shown a few Wolverine books here in a row here. Let's, I'll give you something unique here. We'll do Claim Bub. We know, that's one of Wolverine's, it's almost a catchphrase of his. Claim Bub. The first Bub I see, you're going to get the Return of Wolverine, number 1, the variant edition. This is the patch edition. That's Wolverine with the patch, and he's wearing a bow tie too. That's what kind of bad mamma jamma he can be. Ricardo was my first Claim Bub, and Mr. Jeremy Parker Ryan, you are my second Claim of Bub. I have 2 of them, 2 of the Return of Wolverine patch variant covers. That's okay. That's okay, Jeremy. I'm okay with the autocorrect. We can adjust. That's not too big a deal.
Jeremy Parker.
Indeed. All right, we have the connecting covers of the Batman shown just a moment ago, and not to be outdone, numbers 13, 14, and 15 of Guardians of the Galaxy for just $10 for all 3. And you can see how they all. We'll say capes and arms and super scrolls are all over on each other's covers. This is Brett Booth providing the covers. Awesome artist. He's does an awful lot of things like maybe like with Spawn and like. Al Ewing is a writer. This is putting together the new age of space on Guardians of the Galaxy 13, 14, and 15. Okay. Looks like a Secret Wars homage. Yeah, kind of. I'll take that. Yeah. Okay. This is a great first appearance here. I'll get you a nice up-close look of it, too. Amazing Spider-Man number 46 for $100. This is the first appearance of Shocker. From 1967, Stan Lee is a writer. John Romita, classic Spider-Man artist, does the art and the cover here. Again, I'll let you take a look at it here. It's a book that is very grade dependent on the price, which is why I tried to make it, like I said, very fair with that in mind. Who says this isn't the Marvel age of vile new villains? You and Spidey are about to be jolted by the sinister Shocker. A villain who's already been in some of the Spider-Man movies and such. I think we'll just kind of we'll settle on what Shocker ends up looking like, but we'll say that pattern or that texture has always been kind of part of Shocker's look. 100 for ASM number 46. This is just $40. I think you're gonna dig this. It's not the Virgin cover. There is a difference in the price, so I'll make sure that's clear. But $40 for Something is Killing the Children, number 25. It is such a dark cover. That reflection is really striking on it. Graded at 9.8. This is the Ji Hung Lee variant of Something is Killing the Children. There you can see there's a Virgin cover that doesn't have that on there, but that's a sinister looking. Actually, let me see if I can help that out. Very sinister. Something is Killing the Children. 25 from Boom Studios for 40. And nope. That's all right. Saul is going to be able to see that in person. He's going to love it. Saul, congratulations on the Sict, the Something is Killing the Children, number 25. And Bjorn Behrens, another terrific cover artist of recent year, 40 for the Ghost Rider, number 9. It's Ghost Rider more blending with all that Motors and Monster. It reworked just a little bit. This is a heavy metal album cover. This is a this is a horror poster, but we get here on the Ghost Rider celebrating the 50 years of Ghost Rider on there as well. Just 40 for the 9/8 of Ghost Rider number 9. You are very welcome, Saul. Venom number 7 for 20. Our Venom book here, this is the first cameo appearance of Dylan Brock. That's one of the reasons this is a hot book at that. It's been a key, I think, since it came out. Donny Cates is a writer. Ryan Stegman provides this iconic kind of half split face cover from 2018. Stegman does the cover and the interior work here on Venom number 7 for 20. It's a very cool key book here. And with the claim Venom, that's going to Mr. Jason Jones. Jason, congrats on an outstanding Venom pick up there. X-Men number 138 for 15. Exit Cyclops from 1980. This is kind of after the Phoenix saga, and John Byrne does the cover and the artwork. Chris Claremont the writer, but it's a cover that will have homages to it forever, and it's a great idea for a design, because then you also get like these like negative versions of the various X titles back there as well. And hey, don't dismiss. You could win a Toys R Us shopping spree. All you have to do is find a Toys R Us now. $15 for X-Men 138 from 1980. This is a great looking cover, and one I hadn't seen until we had it here. House of Slaughter number 1 for 20. Here's our spinoff of Something is Killing the Children. This is the In-Hyuk Lee variant, and this is limited to 700 copies. This is the store exclusive from Scott's Collectibles and like Tiny Onion. I think those are the two shops that had this book with, as I said, only a 700 run of this House of Slaughter from 2021. It looks so cool. Jason Jones, you are the first one here on the claim House. Justin Buckwild Robinson, you are the second claim of House. Congratulations to both of you. That is such a cool book. I'm very glad we had two of those. I'm proud of us. That was. Oh, and Santana was saying, with regard to the X-Men book, he loves the New Mutants homage to that one. Yeah, that's X-Men 99. I'm sorry, New Mutants 99, I think, with Sunspot leaving right before X-Force becomes awesome. I don't know what that says. Gunslinger Spawn number 21 for $40, graded at 9.8. This is the Virgin edition, the Virgin variant cover, done by Brett Booth. I mentioned Brett Booth on the covers of the Guardians of the Galaxy, that Secret Wars looking book. Todd McFarlane is the writer here on Gunslinger Spawn 21, graded at 9.8. And I've said it before, but you can get the number down here. You can get it in the banner up here. But on the Spawn Virgin covers, the back doesn't always tie to what the cover is supposed to. Doesn't. It's not like other Virgin covers are on the back. It's like, oh, by the way, this is what the book is. not quite. Gunslinger Spawn 21, graded at 9.8 for 40. Yep, Sunspot leaving the team. That's it. Just $3 here on Harley Quinn number 75. The final issue of Harley Quinn in this series, this arc. We had the final issue of Suicide Squad earlier. Here we have Harley 75 with a cover done by Frank Cho. That's what I particularly like about this. So that's one of the reasons I want to present it. Is just $3, a 48-page oversized book. Look at all that tight detail that Cho puts in there. Boy, that comes up on camera well. That's pretty good, where it's not glaring. And it's Harley and Punchline, both in that 48-page oversized final issue. Let's see, Mr. Jeremy Parker Ryan, you are the first claim on Harley. Ricardo Page, you are the second claim on HQ. I've got you both on that Harley number 75. It's such a good looking book. You guys are gonna love it. Congratulations, gentlemen.
And Ricardo.
Nice.
Jeremy and Ricardo, right?
Correct. Mm-hmm. All right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Five books for $20. You'll see what's going on here. This is the Spider-Man numbers 8 through 12. This is Perceptions, the 5-part series. This was for $20. This is Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man, if you don't recognize this spindly Peter. Spider-Man number 8, Spider-Man number 9, number 10, 11, and 12. Each cover is just rocking. Spidey and Wolverine versus Wendigo. Just great stuff altogether. Alrighty, I got a claim Spider-Man run. Close enough there, David Edwards on there. Congratulations. And Ricky Francis. I have 2 of these. I have 2 complete runs of our Spider-Man 8 through 12. You're both getting that McFarlane run. David and Ricky. Congratulations. Spider 2. Good save. Tales of Suspense number 66, graded at 4.0 for $100. Tales of Suspense has some very cool key issues in its run. Some are super iconic, and this is kind of one of them too. This is the origin and first Silver Age appearance of the original Red Skull. Johann Schmidt, Red Skull's first appearance here is in that Tales of Suspense number 66. Stan Lee is the writer. Jack Kirby, among the artists in this are Jack Kirby, Don Heck. They're both responsible for the cover. They shared Kirby and another artist shared double duties on the Iron Man and Captain America here. But there you've got Red Skull and a very Kirby looking over the shoulder there from 1965 for $100. I love that you guys get to see some books like this. You guys get opportunity at this first opportunity at a book like that.
It's awfully good looking for a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they call that a 4?
Well, it's a different, it's an old book.
Maybe some wear on the inside, but the outside doesn't look like a 4.
Here's another 4. I'll tell you something really cool about this too. This is for $60. I don't show Western books on here very often, if ever. Blazing Six Guns number 8. That's from IW. IW is the publisher for this. Graded at 4.0. This is a book from 1964, and this reprints a book from 1958. The Blazing Six Guns is notable is that some of that series has some of Steve Ditko's first Western artwork. Steve, Amazing Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Ditko worked on some of these books too. And if you are curious, this Blazing Six Guns, graded at 4.0, is the highest graded copy that exists. There are no other copies higher than this 4 out there. Yeah, I think that's really, really cool. It just presents well. It's a nice classic Western book. It's a top quality comic. I'm I'm just reading what it says. Top quality. And Terry's going to claim guns.
Terry Gill.
Mr. Terry, that's an awesome addition. You now have the highest graded copy that exists. All right, let's do. We're just about to 6 o'clock spot, and I think it's about time we do a mystery book. This is kind of a classic one. I feel like we might have done this one before, but like I said, it's classic. Let's do it again. We've got our Mystery Venom number 25 for $4. If you'd like to play along, give me a claim mystery. We got some very cool variants of our Venom 25. This is one written by Donnie Cates with the first appearance of Codex and Virus is in it there too. Mark Bagley does the interior artwork, but we got some. I tried to pick some good ones here. Let's see. The claim mystery is coming through. The first one. Let's see. 1, 2. Let's see. I've got Ricardo. You are in the first spot. Josh B, you were in the second spot. Let me see. 1, 2. Jeremy, you're in the third spot. Justin Buckwild Robinson in the fourth spot. Jason Jones in the fifth. And I'm not sure I got everybody here. And Cecil, I think I've got you in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I got everybody. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have everybody? Let's see.
I got
Ricardo.
6.
Okay.
Ricardo, Josh B, Jeremy Parker Ryan, Justin Buckwild, Jason J. Cecil.
Okay, perfect.
Jason
1,
Jones.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. A, B, C, D, E, F. Abacedopoulos Nuverstes. All righty. So, first off, Mr. Ricardo, you are first up. A through F, which one would you like? And then Josh B, you're in the batter circle. You'll be next up. Ricardo going E as an echo. Ricardo, you've got the Ryan Stegman primary cover, the A cover. In this issue, Venom Lethal Protector, reunion of the mighty Marvel Manor. Beautiful. Stegman on there with his little Stegosaurus down there too. There we go. Cool. Stegman on Venom. Perfect. Alrighty. And then Josh, I've got you as the B, Bravo, and Jeremy, JPR. Let me know which one next you would like outside of B and E, A, C, D, or F. Josh B, B as in B for that, Josh. You got the Venom. This is the Walmart edition, the second print purple. This only came in those multi-packs with that purple multi-pack. That purple Ryan Stegman cover as well. The purple logo on there. Also, like as you can see, no barcode or anything like that. That's one of the other telltales of that being the Walmart edition. Congratulations, Mr. Josh. I hope you dig that one. That's a cool one. Alrighty, and Jeremy, you're already up with C as in Charlie and Buckwild. You'll be next up. A, D, or F. Buckwild Robinson with C as in Charlie. You got the Marco Cicchetto variant. That's a very cool looking angle we've got on there. I like when they split up that jaw and make it all just look hideous. I mean, it's well done. Buckwild, I hope you enjoyed that. Venom 25 variant. That's true, right? Ricardo saying, I work at Walmart. That's, yeah.
This one's JPR.
Yes. Jeremy, my apologies. I might have misspoke on that. Jeremy Parker Ryan, you've got that Cicchetto C one there. All right. My apologies. I think I might have got that a little. Let's see. Buckwild with A as an alpha. Alrighty, perfect. And alrighty, and our last one, it's gonna remain a mystery. He says, I don't show mine. Cecil, he's gonna be surprised when he gets it. All right, cool. I like that. Roll the dice, and then and Jason Jones, you'll be the next up in the after A is shown here. Buckwild, we got A as an alpha with the Comic Mint Shannon Mayer variant, that shop exclusive. That looks, it's just so smooth. Shannon Mayer is so good at that, and we'll take that in for another moment. But Well, well done. I hope you love it. It just fits Venom wonderfully. That's awesome. And let me make sure I've got you on here too, Mr. J. Nice. And Jason. Let me see. I think Jason Jones.
Next.
Jason Jones, D or F, and then Cecil. You'll be in the last spot, and we'll leave it a mystery. So Cecil, you're gonna get something cool. These are all cool. I'd really try for that. Jason's got last but not least on there with the Mark Bagley variant. Mark Bagley doing the interior artwork and a classic, amazing Spider-Man artist as well. He's working on Spider-Man right now with Dan Slott. You got the Carnage and Venom both coming after poor Brock there. Congratulations, Mr. Jason Jones, and Cecil. There you go. Congratulations, Cecil. I'm looking at it. It's great. Good. All right. Laying into the mystery there, Cecil. Congrats. All right. Thanks for playing along on that mystery sale. Those were some very cool books. I'm glad to get to share those, and hope you like some of those that we'll be sending out to you. All righty. Next up, Miles Morales Spider-Man number 33 for 20. Look at this beautiful virgin cover. This is done by Gabriel Del Otto. This is the Unknown Comics exclusive edition. In fact, I think there's like 2 or 3 shops that tag team on some of these, but I just put it under the Unknown altogether. That's the name of the shop. The Gabriel Del Otto Virgin variant of Miles Morales Spider-Man number 33 is from 2021 for 20. Miles is looking really good there. And we'll go from one Unknown Comics Virgin cover to another. I think I like this one too. Hulk number 7 for 20. Jay Anacleto does our Virgin Hulk cover, going for a very classic look there, lit by lightning. It's kind of a Joe Jusko. I'll say that's definitely an inspiration for the look of our Hulk number 7. This one written by Donny Cates. This is part of the Banner of War. We'll say the book itself is Hulk versus Thor. It's Donny Cates writing it, so it's gonna be gold. 20 for Hulk number 7, the Virgin variant. Uncanny X-Men number 114 for 60. This is the first book, X-Men book to have the Uncanny title. It went from X-Men to Uncanny X-Men here on number 114. That's one of the reasons for its prestige. John Byrne does the cover and the artwork, and Chris Claremont is our writer. and blazing into the room, Mr. Kevin Wheeler. I'm here, boys. Welcome, Mr. Kevin. There's that. That X-Men title card has not changed much in a very long time. It's like Spider-Man kind of is going to hold that title for quite a while. Same with like Superman, but X-Men, it's just iconic. And to think that it was ever not Uncanny X-Men. In 1978, they decided to transition over to have that, we'll say, the full-time title. I guess that's the way I'll put it. I don't know if you guys have watched, I mean, there hasn't been a lot of time to do so. I don't know if you've watched Loki yet. I checked it out. I think it's pretty rocking. If you're curious, here we've got Kang the Conqueror, the 5-part series for 20. This is Kang's first headlining series, and this tells the origin of Kang. Issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of 5. Number 1 is the Peach Momoko variant. Our Stormbreaker Peach Momoko on there. But one of the other real notable things here is here in the second issue is the first appearance of Ravonna Renslayer, who is somewhat prominent in the Loki series as well, as the first appearance of Ravonna Renslayer as Moon Knight. Kang the Conqueror, numbers 1 through 5 of 5 for 20. I know that particularly like the one has some heat, and this is the other fairly expensive one. It's written by Colin Kelly. Stranko design for the X-Men logo. You're spot on, Mr. Cecil. And Josh, you were our first claim on the Kang. Congratulations, Josh, on the Kang the Conqueror series. It's a cool one, and there's a very cool first appearance in there too. So, congrats! I hope you love that. Yeah, Cecil was showing. Jim Steranko designed the X-Men, that title card, the one I was just fawning over. Jim Steranko's responsible for a lot of great stuff. Graded at 9.6, we have Batman number 135, the silver foil logo. I feel like we had a 9.8 of this a little while back, and here's our 9.6 at a great price point. It's, say, the foil back to it as well, but that foil cover with Chip Zdarsky doing the writing, and the cover by Jim Cheung. One of the reasons that this gets kind of a lot of fanfare, this is the 900th issue of Batman, the legacy numbering of number 900 of Batman 135. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 54 for 15. It's from 1992, and this is part of the City at War arc, the 13-chapter Ninja Turtle arc with A.C. Farley doing that cover. That is a very kind of Last Ronin feel to it there, if ever I did see. Written by the originals. Eastman and Laird are the writers here of TMNT 54. Ricardo, congratulations on a great Ninja Turtle book. It's from 1966, our next book here. Tales to Astonish, number 77 for 25. This is a cool key book in that Tales to Astonish arc with the first use of the phrase Imperious Rex. We'll say Namor, or the Submariner. He utters it for the first time here, his catchphrase, if you will, here in Submariner and Hulk in Tales to Astonish, number 77, with artwork by Jack Kirby, written by Stan Lee. It's Jack Kirby through and through. We have everything but the energy dots on here. I'm sure it's in the book. This also has the first appearance of Behemoth, the Protector of Atlantis. It's key for a lot of cool reasons. Okay, a complete story arc from 1987, X-Men versus the Avengers for 12. This is the 4-issue limited series with Mark Silvestri providing some of the artwork and the covers of our X-Men Avengers, written by, it's not Chris Claremont. That was one of the things I wanted to double check. But here we have our X-Men and Avengers 1 through 4 of 4 with artwork by, like I said, Mark Silvestri. Before he'll then make a big splash on Wolverine and X-Men later on. With the claim XVA, that's a very cool looking claim, to Mr. Santana. Santana was first with that X-Men versus Avengers claim there. Okay, another full story arc here as well. Well worth the read. Batman Last Night on Earth, numbers 1, 2, and 3 of 3 for 15. The first cover is the variant cover done by Jock, J-O-C-K. But the other covers here showcasing one of the other great things about our story here is the artwork by Greg Capullo, written by Scott Snyder. It's the DC part of the DC Black Label, in which they get, I suppose, maybe a little edgier than usual, a little darker at times. And it says the first mention, first cameo, and then the first full appearance of Omega are in these three chapters here of Snyder and Capullo's Batman Last Night on Earth. And also the other thing you get with those is that's a lot of Capullo artwork in each one of those for 15. Rated R. You're not wrong, Valentine. Nope. Here's another one I think we would like to see rated R. We'll say in a movie or something like that. And Buckwild with the Claim Bats. We got you on the Batman Last Night on Earth 1, 2, 3. Enjoy. All right. This one should be rated R as well. You have $75 here on the 9.6 rated Extreme Carnage Alpha number 1. the first book of that Extreme Carnage arc, written by Donny Cates. And the cover, the Virgin cover, here done by Clayton Crane. Clayton Crane, Venom and Carnage, that's his wheelhouse. I think he's paid for a house on those characters. Philip Kennedy Johnson provides the story. Oh, I think I said it was Donny Cates. My bad. $75 for Extreme Carnage Alpha. And see, that's how you get the, we'll see, you get the rest of that information on the back. As Todd McFarlane doesn't quite do on the Spawn books. Alpha, number 1 at $964.75. One, two, three, and four of the Wolverine Captain America. This is this arc I don't see very often. $10. The entire story arc with Captain America pairing up with Wolverine so as to go against some rogue SHIELD agents. Tom Derenick does the covers and the interior artwork. So if you kind of dig what's going on in the covers, which I do, I think it looks pretty sharp. It's a cool style of our Wolverine Captain America 1, 2, 3, and 4 of 4 for $10. One, 2, and 3 of 3. As you see, I got some cool story arcs for you here. The entire adaptation of Ghostbusters 2 for $12. Let me get a better angle on that. So here's what's kind of cool about this. It's from Now Comics. We'd seen the Slimer one earlier. They had the Ghostbusters rights. But it is the real Ghostbusters starring in Ghostbusters 2. So it's an adaptation of the movie Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2, but using the characters from the animated series. That's kind of great. I like that a fair bit. I think that's a lot of fun. Our 3-part Now miniseries with the real Ghostbusters and Mr. Jeremy Parker Ryan with the Claim Ghost. He's not afraid. Neil, hello. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Neil. For $25, this is a book I don't see very often. Again, you get an opportunity at it first. Punisher, number 1. For $25. This is the Scotty Young variant of that Punisher number 1 from 2014. If someone said they have every issue of Punisher, I'm humbled by them because this is, I think, the 11th Punisher arc series. When they get a new creative team, there's usually a new angle on it. But this is now Frank Castle in Los Angeles. That's what's going on here in our this arc of Punisher. But it's particularly that Scotty Young cover, which is, see, it's light and fun because he's just shooting suction cups. It's okay. Little suction cup plungers. It's fine. All right. Not even trivia time. This is just a poll, but you're gonna get something for for an answer. Name your favorite TMNT villain. Who's your favorite villain in the Ninja Turtle universe? And the first couple I see, you're going to get Ninja Turtles number 137, part of the Armageddon game. I was talking about the City at War being a long 13-part arc. I think the Armageddon game was just the books themselves. I think it took like 8 months. But Krang is one of the first great answers. Yep, Krang. And that goes to Mr. Jeremy Parker Ryan. And then Josh B is very quick on there as well with Shredder. Triceraton. Ooh, nice deeper cut. I like that. Baxter. Bebop. Venus. Sure. Hey, I know it's cliche, but Shredder, that's always been my guy. But Bebop at Rocksteady. Baxter. Yeah, see that? We've... what I'm making a point here is that's one of the reasons Ninja Turtles are so cool, because the villains are awesome too. That's the reason Batman's so cool, is because his rogues gallery is so neat. It's Triceraton, Krang. Yeah, all these are great answers. Thank you for sharing, gang. Those and Terry, thank you for Venus as well. Speaking of the bad guys making the series that much better, we got Von Freeze for $6. This is the from DC's Black Label. We saw it on the Last Night on Earth a moment ago. This is Batman White Knight Presents Von Freeze. Sean Murphy is the writer, and he provides the cover. Sean Murphy has kind of his own, we'll say, kind of sub-universe of Batman books, the White Knight Presents series, and this one shot just focuses on Von Freeze, Mr. Freeze. 52 pages, illustrated by Klaus Janson, who has done a lot of work like Frank Miller as well. But it's great stuff. Mr. Dave Sturgis. Dave, welcome. And we've got you on the Freeze, and then claim Vaughn. That'll work as well to Mr. Buckwald. I've got 2 copies of our Vaughn Freeze. Congratulations to both of you. Terry doubling down with the worst turtle ever is is Venus. Hey, yeah, it's fair. That's fair. If you like Sean Murphy, check out the Plot Holes. That's his new independent series that he's got going right now. That's not part of the Batman White Knight universe and stuff. But yeah, no, there's
You only gave me one.
Yep, that's okay. All right, next up, we got the entire 6-part arc of Harley's Little Black Book. Numbers 1 through 6 of 6 for $25. This has got Harley pairing up with all sorts of great characters. From our Harley Wonder Woman, Harley Green Lantern, Harley and Zatanna, Harley and the DC's Bombshells. Now we have like the throwback era of Harley. Harley and Superman, with its homage or parody of the Superman versus Muhammad Ali cover. Barack Obama on the cover, where the other president was on the cover. And then we have Harley and Lobo. All the covers here done by Amanda Connor, which is very fitting. She's a terrific Harley artist. She's also one of the writers, along with Jimmy Palmiotti, in the Harley's Little Black Book, numbers 1 through 6 of 6. This actually took I'm not sure if it came out quarterly. It might have. Let's see, February, April, June. It came out every other month. So it actually bridges from 2015 to 2017. That's how long that Harley's Little Black Book series took. Dave Sturgis with the Claim HQ. Congratulations, Dave, on that Harley run. Okay, again, it's a great price for, this would make a good gift, or if you just kind of think the cover's cool, I think this is perfect. $30 for a 9.6 graded Amazing Spider-Man number 19, the Disney's 100 What If Mickey and Friends Were Exposed to Cosmic Rays, 100 Years of Wonder. It's part of the Disney 100th anniversary with covers of Amazing Spider-Man that are homage to other classic covers of Marvel fandom. $30, so that graded at 9.6. Very quick with the Claim ASM. That's going to Mr. Terry. Terry Gill, congrats on the Fantastic Four Disney cover. Just layer on layer. A lot of cool stuff. Wolverine versus Blade, number 1 for $8. This is a very good price point for this. This is a book that can go quite a bit more. 44-page one-shot with Hunter versus Hunter. Matteo Scalera does our variant cover of Wolverine versus Blade from 2019. I know we had rated R on the DC's Black Labels. Marvel has that too. It's the parental advisory for mature content. So, well, there's a lot of knives and stuff. We'll just put it that way. Mark Guggenheim is the writer here of our Wolverine versus Blade number 1 one-shot for $8. I really like pairing these covers together. I think this works nicely. Superman cover set for $5. You get both covers here of the Superman Man of Steel number 25 and then the Adventures of Superman number 510. It's the Reign of Superman and the Bizarro's World. Both. So it's the Bizarro is now homage to our Superman, and then we have the mirrored titling on there too. The real Steel deal, the real surreal deal. Sure. I think it's, like I said, they just present so well, and I think that $5 is awesome for the pair of them. Ricky agrees. Ricky Francis, congrats on that Superman. The 2 covers of Superman there. Enjoy. Those are a blast. Penguin number 1, written by Tom King. This is the The title is called Revengers for the Birds. It's a good name for a Penguin series here. And this is part of that Dawn of DC. And one of the other things I want to share too is that the artist working on this, let me see if I think it's the interior artist there. He is from Colorado. In fact, he had association to Time Warp Comics up in Boulder. He used to work and he was one of their comic employees there. Kind of fun. So a local artist made good here, working on Penguin #1, pretty high profile book too. So and Tom King writing it too. Man, you can do a lot worse than getting a script from him. Penguin #1 for $4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin Lost Years #1. This is the 1 in 50 ratio variant for $40. This is the cover done by Mike Deodato Jr. It has that black and white zip tone looking texture to it. Let me see if we kind of catch in there. It's tough to focus on, but all those gray tones done like an old school newspaper, which is kind of a cool way to give some homage to the original Ninja Turtles #1 from 1984, with, we'll say, kind of a low grade print back in the day. And I've got Claim TMNT from Mr. Ricardo Page, and Claim TMNT, thank you for the fix there, Mr. Josh B. You're both getting 1 in 50 Last Ronin Lost Years variants for $40. That's really nice pickup, gentlemen. Those are really cool. That's such a neat one to have.
Josh B.
and Ricardo.
Okay.
We'd seen him versus the Avengers a little bit ago. Here we've got the 4-issue arc of Fantastic Four versus the X-Men. Numbers 1 through 4 of 4 from 1987. Same year as that Avengers one earlier. With for $20. This is written by Chris Claremont. And what's interesting is, though a miniseries in itself it is informed by, or follows, X-Men number 312. So it does, we'll say, kind of weave into that. It will say it could be canonical. Santana with the Claim XVFF. Santana, you're very quick to get those abbreviations out there. I'm impressed. Josh saying, I want to get the whole run now of Last Ronin. You know, they are actually, I believe they are reprinting a run of Last Ronin. So keep an eye out. I think they all come out like the same. It's about a month out, and all 5 issues will come out at the same time. So check it out at pick it up on the shelf and get the whole run of to be able to at least read that, Josh. Flash #1, the blank variant for $6. This is the our Mike Deodato Jr., who did our cover of the Ninja Turtles book we just saw. This is him doing the interior work, working with Cy Spurrier. Cy Spurrier. Not Cy Superior. Ran out there a little fast. But our blank cover of Flash #1. You know, one of our local guys, he was saying that he was grateful that it's now a white Flash cover. We've had like red Flash blanks recent, and not too far back, but a white cover gives an awful lot of opportunity there. And the Claim blank going to Santana. Congratulations, Santana, on the Flash blank cover. You add that to your blank collection there. Ricardo says, I have a lot of Last Ronin comics.
Sounds like you're swearing.
Which one?
You blank.
Oh, yeah. You blank. I hope you like this one, too. This is timely per the series that just debuted tier 2. Alligator Loki #1 for $6. This is the Scotty Young variant with, there we have our Alligator Loki thwarted by Thor. This is a one-shot. I mean, hey, if there's a lot of interest, maybe they'll make some more Alligator Loki books. But even the logo in there, the L is a alligator. Brilliant. And this collects what was called the Infinity comic that Marvel Comics Online had done. So to now have it in a print form in this Alligator Loki #1, 1 of 1 for $6. An awesome pickup. And Claim Loki. We got that going to Mr. Jeremy Parker Ryan, JPR. Congratulations. Michael Thomas. Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Mr. Michael. Okay. And John Garrison. Hello, all. Thank you for joining us, Mr. John. This is a cool cover, a foil edition to $6 for Power Girl #1. This is the Warren Lau variant, and as you can see, it's an angle we don't get of Power Girl very often, I suppose. I think the title of the story is Pretty Punchy and Powerful. Leah Williams is our writer of our new Power Girl, and this is her new ongoing series of Power Girl #1. Shiny, says Corey. Thank you for joining us this evening. That's my wife, Corey. Thank you, Corey. Some of you guys remember when Corey would do live sales here too. Yeah, so. Henry with Claim PG, as in Power Girl. We got you, Mr. Henry. Enjoy. I think you're gonna dig that Power Girl book. It looks really cool. And wait, you know what? That's not the only one I'd seen. Buckwild, Justin Robinson with Claim PG. There you go. I've got you. I've got both of you gentlemen. Buckwild and Justin. Dig that Power Girl #1. What's that? You hear me shuffling. Okay. You guys have seen you saw his work on the Spider-Man books, the Spider-Man Wolverine books, just a moment ago here. Henry with the high Corey, Corey with the high Henry. Ah, so gracious. A classic key book. Amazing Spider-Man #298, graded at 9.6 for $125. This is Todd McFarlane's first work on Spider-Man, or his first Amazing Spider-Man book. Is the first cameo appearance of Eddie Brock as well. There's a chance. He's oh, perfect. Eddie Brock's first cameo appearance is here in this Dave Michelini scribed ASM #298. What's the price? He said 125. 175. 175. Corey was correcting me. My apologies if I misspoke there. 175 for 9.6 of ASM 298 from 1988. Even though, I mean, you can tell when it was illustrated because you got the McFarlane 87 down there right above the corner box. This is before the era where McFarlane will then start illustrating unique things in the corner box as well. Okay, next up we've got Batman #90 for 10. This has got a lot of cool things going for it. This is from 2020, March of 2020. I don't know, some things happened in March of 2020. This was the 2020 convention foil variant. It was also polybagged, so if it looks a little wrinkled up, that's the polybag in the bag. We're keeping it as pristine as we can. This is the foil variant, the foil cover with Batman and Catwoman on the cover there, done by Jorge Jimenez. It has we'll say kind of a flat foil look along there with them popping out over the cityscape there. James Tynion IV is a writer, and is also the first appearance of the Designer, a villain that James Tynion had created here in the Batman series. #90 for 10. Michael, I think, replying to the Spider-Man book. I wouldn't doubt it. And Valentine with the Claim Batman. Valentine? Congrats on the foil Batman book there. Marvel Comics presents #86 for $4. This is a book I dig. It's a first appearance. It's a great artist, a iconic character. It's the first appearance of Cyber. That's Cyber going head to head with Wolverine. Sam Keith does the cover and that chapter in there with Wolverine versus Cyber. Not only do you get, we'll say, a cool, Sam Keith piece in here, but I believe this is one of the first works done by Jay Lee as well. Jay Lee and Rob Liefeld do a Beast story in here too, which is which is I don't know, just another little piece to that. $4 for that Marvel Comics Presents number 86, and with the quick shorthand there, Santana with the claim MCP. Congrats on MCP. MCP. It owns the cops. Congratulations, Santana, on a cool Wolverine key book there. Let's mix it up a little bit. This is not Marvel, not DC. Let's go to Devil's Due and Chaos Comics. We'd seen them on the La Muerta book earlier. Arcana Chaos Comics Purgatory #1 from Devil's Due Publishing and Chaos Comics. This is the first book here from 2005 for just $3. OCP, yes, thank you, Santana, for understanding the OCP runs the cops. $3 for Purgatory #1. Again, kind of a little Halloween Times type of book there. Nobody. And another Halloween one here. This is fun. It's from 76. It's a little oversized. It's in like a Silver Age bag here. $8 here for Marvel Classics Comics #9 for $8. It's 52 pages, 52 full pages, no ads. But this is Marvel's Dracula, not not Tomb of Dracula. This is actually adapting Bram Stoker's Dracula. So at this time, I think Marvel has both. They've had some success with Tomb of Dracula and Werewolf by Night and books like that. So I feel like they're kind of They're kind of cheating this a bit. Like, hey, it's a Dracula book. Like, yeah, like proper Dracula. If you have a book report coming up, this is a pretty quick way to do it. From 76, Marvel Classics Comics #9 for $8.
Big swing.
This is a big swing. This is a, I should almost take it out of the case here because it would just, we'll take it out of the case because it'll look better. This is a first appearance. This is signed by the creator. This is the 1 in 10 ratio variant of it too. We got a lot of things going for this. Amazing Spider-Man #4 for $300. This is the first full appearance of Silk. This here in Amazing Spider-Man #4 from 2014. This is the 1 in 10 Humberto Ramos cover. And signed by Ramos as well. Dan Slott does the story, but you might kind of recognize the we'll say the other cover. I see that one with a little more regularity, but it's the 1 in 10 signed, as you can see here down here in gold. Let's get a little shimmer on that. In gold by Ramos, Humberto Ramos, who I love and I think is a terrific fit on Amazing Spider-Man. And I don't know, he works on a lot of stuff. Like he's illustrating like Strange Academy with Scotty Young writing of recent here. Nice. Yep, I agree, Michael. This 1 in 10 Amazing Spider-Man 4 at 9.6. The Ramos variant signed by Ramos. It's nice is right. You got, I love that. That's bomb. Yes, it is. Jeremy with the that's bomb. I don't disagree. Alrighty. Here's another. Let's see. We had them with. Was Ninja Turtles with the Ghostbusters. Now we have Ghostbusters proper with Ghostbusters The Other Side, numbers 1 through 4 of 4 from IDW. This is from 2008, 2009. That's IDW's older logo, the eye, the light bulb there. But this is, we kind of had the animated Ghostbusters in the other series. This is really adapting from the, doing their best at the theatrical Ghostbusters. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of 4. Keith Champagne is the writer. He's also he's responsible for writing things like Stranger Things. He writes the Stranger Things comics as well. The Ghostbusters are going against, we'll say, old school gangsters who are now ghosts. 15 for the whole set of that Ghostbusters. All right. Okay. Trivia time. First one gets kind of the variant and and then I've got a non-variant as well. I thought it was a crossover with the original and female Ghostbusters. I don't know. I haven't seen any comic adaptations using the Ghostbusters Answer the Call. That's what they're calling the one with McKinnon and such. All right, here's our trivia time. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. It's said by whom? I'm not even telling you the movie. I think you guys might know it though. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Who says that? If you know the answer, it informs the book immediately. I kind of don't want to say it again because I'm going to say the next lines. And Darth Plagueis. Okay. Obi-Wan. Yes, yes, indeed. Mr. Jeremy Parker Ryan, you are correct. And Obi, I'll take Obi from Santana. And Obi-Wan from David. 1, 2, and 3, you were all correct. Actually, the first one to get it was my wife, but she's disqualified. So the first one on there was who did I have there?
You had Santana and Jeremy Parker Ryan. David Edwards. I don't know who was first.
Jeremy Parker Ryan, you are the first one. JPR.
JPR, Santana, and David.
JPR, you are getting the Obi-Wan #1, the photo variant. JPR. And David and Santana, you're getting the Star Wars Obi-Wan #1 with the Phil Noto cover. I believe that's Phil Noto. You know what? I'm pretty certain of it. Corey is shocked that she was disqualified. Now, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. A long time. Wonder if he means old Ben Kenobi.
That's right.
Pushes glasses on face. Actually, it's Ben Kenobi. Yeah. Yep. Congratulations, my Star Wars fans. You don't disappoint. Alrighty. Miles Morales Spider-Man #10. This is the 1 in 10 ratio variant. This is the first appearance of Hightail, and here we have Hightail front and center on that 1 in 10 variant. Cody Ziegler is the writer. Vincentini does, I suppose we'll say, a design variant of that. And originally I put 10 on it. We're going to put 8. We're going to $8 on a 1 in 10 Miles #10. There we go. 8 for a 1 in 10. Yeah, sure. That'll work. Jeremy said that spell check almost got him. Yeah, my spell check is kind of figured out that I usually do mean, I do actually mean Obi-Wan. Like, you must mean Obi-Wan, not I'm going to pay the bank or something like that. Like, yeah, that's more often. Santana with the claim Miles. Santana, we got you on that Miles Morales 1 in 10 ratio variant.
More.
Batman #13 for 15. This is the number 13, lucky for some. This is the part of the Death in the Family series, and then this is also the die-cut variant. That is to say, when you fold this over, I don't know if it's too easy, if you can tell very well, but when you fold it over, you have the Batman silhouette behind the Joker mask. So it's a Joker mask on the Batman mask. It's pretty vicious. Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, responsible for our Batman Death in the Family arc here from 2012, the die-cut Batman #13 cover. 415. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the claim Batman, not too late on there at all, it's going to John Garrison. Congratulations, John, on the Batman die-cut cover.
100th book.
This is 100th one? All right. Well, we might just keep rolling. Well, okay. We'll do one more than this. Alrighty. Did you hear that thud? That my mic just shuddered. Spawn numbers 1 through 20 for $150. This gets you the McFarlane run, the Greg Capullo run, all sorts of great first appearances, all sorts of great covers here. Violator, Clown, Medieval Spawn. There's some of the those filler issues, an iconic cover there. Spawn number 11, written by Frank Miller. Number 10, written by Dave Sim. Number 9 with the first appearance of Angela, written by Neil Gaiman. Number 8, written by Alan Moore. Number 7, without the logo, without the signature on there, first appearance of Overkill. And number 6, number 5, number 4, iconic Violator cover. Number 3, number 2, and number 1. 154 Spawn numbers 1 through 20. It's from 92 through 94. Tempting? Yeah, I agree. That it does. All right, I tell you what, we're actually to a pretty good spot. We've got some good stuff to show in our recap here, right? All right, let's... Tempting indeed, says Sean. I agree. Sean, I know your tastes. Yep. All right, let's take a look at some recap items here. And I got at least one more really cool thing here to do. Okay, so, again, definitely need a telltale of what it is you're claiming when I show them here. So, here we go. Slimer number 2 for $3 from Now Comics from 1989. From Fun for the Whole Family. Maybe not Fun for the Whole Family. In Death She Lives, La Muerta, number 1. La Muerta Vengeance, number 1 from Coffin Comics, kind of a subsidiary, Chaos Comics adjacent. $10 for that Brian Pulido helmed La Muerta, number 1. And Acclaim Slimer. Why not? I think it's a great one. Mr. Jeremy Parker Ryan, JPR. Congrats on the Slimer book. You've been slimed. Batman Family, number 6, from July of 1976, celebrating the bicentennial, but the bigger deal there is that is the first appearance of Duella Dent, the daughter of Two-Face, here for $30. I feel like that's a character that we've heard like casting and such for her in different series. Sure, that's awesome. Duella Dent's first appearance in Batman Family, number 6. X-Men number 122 with the Origin of Colossus in there. $15 for that book from 1979 with John Byrne artwork and Chris Claremont providing the writing. Marvel Comics presents Wolverine number 95, a hot book of recent with the origin of Wolverine's yellow and blue costume or outfit or whatever you want to call it. Sam Keith providing the cover and the artwork. $10 for that MCP number 95 from 91. Sensational She-Hulk number 28, the Mike Zeck cover with She-Hulk and Mephisto making a deal. $8 for that book from 91. Claim MCP is going to Mr. Santana. And I had not missed the X-Men 122 going to Cecil. Congratulations, gentlemen. Great mutant books. Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 36. Kind of a cool key book based on what it reprints. As I say, it's the first full appearance of Galactus, reprinted. $5 for that book from 72. Amazing Spider-Man, number 257, with the first appearance of Ned Leeds' Hobgoblin. Easy for me to say. This is a newsstand edition of that with Black Costume Spider-Man versus Puma. $8 for that ASM from 1984. Wonder Woman, number 750. This is the 1960s variant with J. Scott Campbell providing the cover on that oversized book for $10. And I got the Claim Greatest from Mr. JPR, Jeremy Parker Ryan. Congratulations. And the ASM, the first claim on that goes to Mr. Santana. MGC. Did I miss it? Oh, Marvel's. Yeah. I got you, Santana. Yeah, it was a claim for the Marvel's Greatest. We just had one of that, but it goes to Mr. Jeremy. Congratulations to Jeremy and Santana on the ASM book. Suicide Squad, number 1, the Mega Gaming and Comics exclusive Liam Sharp cover on that for $5. A shop exclusive cover with Harley and Killer Croc and Deadshot and all sorts of cool characters. $5 for that Liam Sharp variant cover. Uncanny X-Men number 132. That's the first full team appearance of the Hellfire Club for $40. Part of the Dark Phoenix saga as well. $40 for that book from 1980. Got some cool DC books up here. Flash number 1. The Raza foil variant with Mike Deodato Jr. artwork. Flash pretty much running around the world. Cool, I don't know, a very cool angle and perspective on that that Raza has put on Wally West running there. $8. You know what? I can't confuse it up. Spirits of Vengeance, number 6, the Adam Kubert cover with, well, I don't want to put the sticker on there, with Venom upside down with Ghost Rider's skull. It's so cool. Ghost Rider and Blaze with Venom in 1993 for $5. United States of Captain America, number 4, with the first appearance of Ariel A. I'm not sure if I can hit the last name there. The design variant for 4. Claim SOV as in Spirits of Vengeance. That's going to Mr. Santana. Congratulations on. It's a classic. It's such a classic cover. Congratulations, Santana. And you know what? And Terry Gill, you are not too late. I do have 2 of the Spirits of Venom or Spirits of Vengeance. Terry, congratulations on the second copy of Spirits of Vengeance. Blade number 2, the photo cover with Mr. Wesley Snipes on the cover there, with Blade in Rome, along with Nick Fury makes an appearance, but Net Bart Sears is a writer and artist in her Blade number 2 from 2000. Totally Awesome Hulk number 1, 1.mu. It's kind of a subset of a spin-off of ones, if that wasn't confusing enough. Amadeus Cho is in South Korea fighting giant monsters. Sounds great. $4 for that book from 2017. This is one I flashed up there for a brief moment. X-Men number 41 from 1968, where the first appearance of Grotesque and the origin of Cyclops is continued in there. Roy Thomas is the writer. Don Heck provides the artwork. $40 for that old school X-Men. Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 33. That's the Virgin Unknown Comics Gabriel Del Auto variant for $20. Santana with the Claim X-Men. I don't think you'd be disappointed, Santana. That goes into a great collection of X-Men for you there. Yeah, nothing else. You're not missing anything else on that cover. It's the Virgin Del Auto cover for $20. And next to that, we have the Virgin Hulk number 7 from Unknown Comics for $20 as well. With that's Jay Anacleto does that Virgin cover of Hulk silhouetted with the backlighting of lightning. It's awesome. It's a great looking Hulk there. Scotty Young on the cover of Punisher number 1 for $25. This is Frank Castle in Los Angeles. I'm pretty sure it's a lower print run Punisher book with a subset of that being the Scotty Young variant. Sure, it's a unique one. Penguin number 1 with Revenges for the Birds, a new Penguin arc that we have right now coming from Tom King. $4 for the first issue of that series. We'd seen this classic cover earlier. We talked about a bit. X-Men number 138, as I say, Uncanny X-Men 138, with Cyclops leaving the X-Men for $15. We were talking about how it informs that New Mutants 99 cover. Henry, I don't think you'd be disappointed in that Hulk cover. That is, it looks really cool. I mean, even among Hulk covers, that stands out. Congratulations, Henry. That's an awesome one. And we have the Halloween, well, I'll say Halloween themed. Purgatory, number 1 from Chaos Comics for $3. Dracula is appearing here for $8 in the Marvel Classics comics, adapted from the classic novel by Bram Stoker. I like that Marvel can use classics on the same cover 3 times. Marvel Classics comics from the classic novel. Sure. Henry with the sweet of Hulk. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need more Cartman on that. A little more sweet. I think that's where it goes. Wolverine versus Blade. Number 1, a one-shot. That variant cover for $8. I can't go wrong with that. That's 2 great characters going head-to-head. We have the Tales to Astonish number 77 from 1966, with the first appearance of Behemoth, the Protector of Atlantis. Stan Lee writing, Jack Kirby cover and artwork, $25. And here we have Bruce Banner as the Hulk. Yep, no doubt. The thriller you never expected to see. Claim Wolverine versus Blade, WVB. Sean, I think that's great. It's kind of one of those, like, if it was a new book, you'd be like, yeah, add that to my pull list. I want that every month.
Sean.
Sean D. Congratulations, Sean. All right. Get some others going here. Let's see. We've got a couple other. Let's do some of our kind of sets and runs. Some cool things. Okay, here we got the 3 parts, the 3 connecting covers of Guardians of the Galaxy, numbers 13 through 15. The connecting covers done by Brett Booth. Al Ewing is our writer, who we might know from, say, like Immortal Hulk, Immortal Thor. He's written a lot of cool stuff. $10 for that, Guardians of the Galaxy, 13, 14, and 15. I'd like to see some more connecting covers. Here you go. Batman Prelude to the Wedding with various one-shots that all do, we'll say, connect to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say parts 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. 15 for the connecting cover set with Robin, Ra's al Ghul, Nightwing Hush, Batgirl Riddler, Red Hood Anarchy, and Harley Quinn Joker. That's a lot. That's a lot, all leading up to the Batman wedding, Batman and Catwoman wedding. And Claim Guard, as in Guardians of the Galaxy, let's go to Mr. John Garrison. John, congratulations on the Guard. It's a great price point for that. Here's another great price point here on Wolverine Captain America, numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 of 4. This is from 2004. Tom Denerick does the covers and the artwork, and it's Captain America and S.H.I.E.L.D. Captain America and Wolverine going against S.H.I.E.L.D. It will say some rogue S.H.I.E.L.D. $10 for that entirety. John Garrison with the Claim Batman. John, you might have seen this at a comic trade night at some point. I feel like that might have been a trade at some point. John G.
John G.
Mm-hmm. And WC, which sometimes stands for Water Closet, but this time it stands for Wolverine Captain America. That'll work. From Sean Dandrin. Sean D., congrats on the cool Wolverine Captain America entirety. Ghostbusters, The Other Side. Here's Vankman in the logo. $15 for the Ghostbusters, The Other Side, numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 of 4. Keith Champagne writing continued stories utilizing the movie versions of 1984's Ghostbusters. I should have been more specific earlier. 15 for that Ghostbusters run. We've also got Uncanny X-Men number 114, the first X-Men book to have the Uncanny title. It's a very good looking copy at that. $60 for that book from 78.
This wasn't claimed, right?
Correct. And Amazing Spider-Man number 46 for 100 with the first appearance of the Shocker. There he is on the cover with written by Stan Lee with John Romita providing the artwork, the cover, and that book from 67. Great key in the Amazing Spider-Man pantheon. Claim X-Men 114. Cecil, congratulations on the X-Men book there. You're gonna love that. What's the grade on the ASM? You know, I'll let you take a look at it. I really tried to price it fairly, even considering grade. That does have a color break from edge to edge there, which is tough. It's not just Spidey's web or something like that. And we have some color breaking on the corner. Shocker. Yes. But you can see some, it's not without some issues, but, it is entirely there. It doesn't have holes in it. It's not missing pages, or it doesn't have big chunks taken out of the cover, but it's been read. It's been loved. So I do like that Spider-Man. Yep, you're not wrong there, Michael. Terry was the one with her. Shocker! And it was tempting before. I'll show it again here before we get to some of the graded books. Spawn numbers 1 through 20. From 92 through 94, you get we saw him, but it's worth looking at again. The McFarlane, really at his prime. That homage to Spider-Man 1, Angela's first appearance. There's Cerebus appearing in there. The Spawn's logo with Chapel, with Clown and Violator, Medieval Spawn. I had a poster of Medieval Spawn in my college dorm room. Greg Capullo, sharpening the style that's just going to get better. I mean, he's already great, but he even gets better from there on. Spawn 1 through 20 for 150. You might have to think about that one. That's okay. You marinate on that for a second while we look at some beautiful slab books too.
All 40.
Very tempting, says Cedric. I agree. Okay. Okay, so here's something cool. We can you can thank Padre for organizing these for me this way. At $40, these are all $40 options here, so we'll slide through them that way. Night Terrors Harley Quinn number 2, graded at 9.8, Jenny Frozone variant. There's our the card option, the card design there. 40 for Night Terrors number 2. Jenny Frozone's variant cover on there. Gunslinger Spawn number 21, the Virgin variant with Gunslinger Spawn busting through the stained glass window. A great image there by Brett Booth, a name I've said more than once tonight. Claim CGC Harley. That's going to Mr. David at 40. I mean, that's pretty great. You really can't. It's not that far from the actual grading price, and you get a 9.8 of it. It's just beautiful. Gunslinger Spawn 21 at 9.8, the Virgin variant. Ghost Rider number 9, Bjorn Barron's monstrous motored cover there, for 40. That Gunslinger Spawn is homage to JSC 300. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll take that. There's enough homages out there. Sometimes I don't catch them all. Thank you. Like Pokemon, I don't catch them all. Batman number 135, graded at 9.6 for $40. That's the foil Jim Cheung variant cover there. A foil Batman cover. Harder to tell in the, we'll say with the reflection on the shell there, but we've got that. It's gorgeous. It's awesome. Sean said, I don't wonder if I have that Spawn graded already in my package. I'm gonna take a look there. If it's still available at the end of the night, double check. If you can message me later if that's something that you're like, yeah, let's make that happen. Superman number 53 for $40. That's the graded at 9.4 with Truth, Justice, and the American Way. If you know a Superman fan, this is a terrific gift and a really good price for that. It displays well. It go off awesome in an office. Similar, we have our Captain America number 383, also at $40, graded at 9.6 with the Ron Lim and Jim Lee cover. I didn't mention that earlier. Ron Lim does the pencils and Jim Lee does the inks on our gold 50th anniversary issue with that gold ink. Claim Cap. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all there, Cecil. That's a very cool Captain America book. Okay. Got some other beautiful books here with some different price points. Edge of Spider-Verse, number 1, the Scotty Young variant, graded at 9.8, it's from 2022. With Edge of Spider-Verse, they all have various first appearances in them. They're cool that way. Extreme Carnage Alpha, number 1, graded at 9.6. That's the Virgin Clayton Crane cover for $75. Claim SYs and Scotty Young. Cedric, you got it. Cedric, congrats on the Edge of Spider-Verse Scotty Young. Tales of Suspense, number 66 from 1965. For $100, this is the first appearance on the origin of Red Skull. Did I mention Hitler makes an appearance on this too? Yeah, he's in this Iron Man and Captain America book as well. Stan Lee is the scribe, and Jack Kirby and Don Heck are among the artists on there. Beautiful stuff. Signed by Derek Chu. I need to move my little card here so you can see where it's signed. Signed in silver by Derek Chu is our DC's Legion of Bloom, number 1, with the Poison Ivy variant signed by Derek Chu, graded at 9.8. Another just great one there. Claim to Pie, as in 314? What do I have that's 314? Oh, Poison Ivy? Okay, we'll take that, Ricardo. I'm getting all mathematical on there. Beautiful. Really cool pickup. That it looks cool on camera. It looks even better in person. You'll love that one. Claim to pie. Sorry, I overthought that. All right, we got two. You may need to be specific with claiming one of these two, but Amazing Spider-Man number 4 for 300. This is the first appearance of Silk. This is the 1 in 10 ratio variant. That variant cover of by Humberto Ramos. And again, I'm going to move that a little bit so we can see the gold Ramos signature on there. So signed by Humberto Ramos, graded at 9.6 is 300 for the first appearance of Silk. The ratio variant signed by the cover artist and the interior artist at that too. A lot of cool things there. All right. No, okay. And then we'll give proper showcase to Amazing Spider-Man number 298, graded at 9.6 with the first appearance of Eddie Brock, first cameo appearance of Eddie Brock, 175. Have a few of those. I have a few of those, says Saul. Yep, I wouldn't doubt it. The first Silk, or maybe this one too, actually. This is the first Todd McFarlane Spider-Man work. Here he is doing the black costumed Spider-Man that he'll... Black costume Spider-Man's cool. McFarlane Spider-Man's cool. And then they come together on beautifully here in our book from 1988. Let's see. Did I only do 99 books? Is that right?
100 books.
Nope. I think I'm at 99.
Oh, okay.
I said I'm going to do 100 tonight. So we've got 100. I've got one more for you guys. And you've probably... I've never shown a 9.9 on here, right? We gave away a 9.9 Harley in the shop one at one of the comic trade nights, at our 1 year anniversary one. It starts here. And we've got a 10 here tonight. You already see part of it showing up here. So TMNT Last Ronin, number 4 for 300, graded at 10. This is a 10. This is a 10 book of Last Ronin from 2021. And if you guys have said, I've never seen a 10, I'm breaking that right now. I'm breaking that rule. We earned this too. We sent this in. Oh man, fresh off the press. Mm-hmm. You guys are not wrong. Holy balls of fire. A lot of great exclamations. You guys are spot on. Oh, my wallet. You're killing me. LOL. I know. Sexy. I wish. Yep. Yep. You guys are all correct. You're all right. And, yep, full of exclamations there. So, that, can we do a deal? You know where it's at. You know where it's at. You can message me. But, so the other thing, we'll say twist to the end of our trade, our live sale here this evening is I get to tell you guys that this is my last comic live sale with the Iron Lion. My last day is next week, so this actually kind of brings it to a full close. In that I'm going to be the artist here working on Penguin. That's kind of a nice model for me because I'm going to continue my my education. I'm going for a degree in illustration and comic art. If you've seen some of my chalk art or anything like that, check it out online. I mean, I'm going to start posting more stuff out there. But that means that, I know. This is one of my favorite things. And, the exclamations have done a 180. You guys are right. I know. I went from holy crap to awesome to no with lots of O's. You guys have been one of my favorite things here at the Iron Lion. And it's been an absolute joy. You guys, I get to look forward to Friday for so many reasons, and part of it is that I get to talk to you guys, and I still want to be part of that community. So, I mean, I'm still in town, I'm still around, and you may see me at the Iron Lion here and there too. However, but good for you and happy for you. But I know you guys are awesome, and I do genuinely love you guys. You are the best, but. We'll stay tuned. Iron Line will be kind of pivoting to another host or something like that. Show them the same love you showed me. It has been a blast. I think I've been doing live stuff for about 3 years now, and like I said, you guys are the best. And so I can't use my same catchphrase. So I will see you guys later. But I do get to say I love you guys and have a great weekend. Keep in touch. You'll still see me around, but again, I love you.